don't do that, that's really bad for you, that's going to hurt you. Oh, don't eat that, or that will kill you, it will give you cancer. Yes, everyone has an opinion about how you should eat, how you should train, and how you should live. Everyone has an opinion, including myself. And as the old saying goes, opinions are like bottoms. Everyone's got one, and most of them stink. Yes, they do, because a lot of them are founded on emotion or someone else's opinion, and they take ownership, and then they take ownership, then they defend it, and that opinion becomes a belief, and that belief becomes a conviction. And when it's a conviction, you know, no matter what anyone else says, it is the truth, even though there's no scientific evidence behind it, or it might be an exaggeration of a scientific thread. So this is my advice. Don't offer your opinion until you know what other people's opinions are, because if your opinion clashes with them, they will probably not like you, because that tends to build a barrier. So find out what their opinion is, see how emotionally attached they are to that opinion, and if that's their opinion, don't try to change it, because, you know, a person convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. If they're ready for change, then you can use some of your scientific knowledge and scientific facts to help them make a decision to go on the right path. But if they feel that this path is correct, even though if you know it's scientifically incorrect or scientifically exaggerated, but if that's what they believe and that's their emotion, because emotion is like glue, it glues them to that statement or that fact which they think is a fact, which may not be a fact. And if you confront it or you contest it, they'll defend it viciously, and sometimes, many times, they'll end up hating you because you actually went against their view or their opinion. So make sure you only pick the fights that you can win and the fights that you can't win, because logic will never win over emotion. The men know that. When your partner is emotional and you try to counteract that illogically, it's like putting petrol on a fire. It just blows up in your face. So yes, it's great to know the facts, and it's great to know your anatomy and physiology and your science and your research. But you've got to be very careful how you use it, and don't try to use it to overcome someone's emotional opinion, because it tends not to work. When the student is ready, then the master will appear, or the teacher will appear, who have the facts and the knowledge to help them to guide themselves in the right path based on scientific research and facts. I understand research does change, but just be very careful when you get knowledge, because knowledge can be dangerous, particularly if you start forcing it onto other people who are emotionally against it, and that won't create a friend, that will create an enemy, and that is no cow poo.